The views and opinions stated on this show are for entertainment purposes only. These views and opinions do not reflect the views of the host or guests on the show.
Shh, we're indoors.
All them old heads need to stop like driving. Also, get them off the road. I feel like you need to take your driving test over again at a certain age.
Yeah, I keep taking that in like 5 years and shit.
Like when you hit like 60, you need to take another driver test. Like
65,
yes,
70.
yes. Some of these people don't need to be on the road, man.
Nah, you kind of have to have a mental acuity test.
Like they just need to get up out of here, man. There's too many like.
Alright, but once you hit that age, I don't want to hear shit when niggas be like, "Yo, you gotta get off the road."
Listen, if I'm an old hater at that age, I would. They have every right to tell me to get up out of here. Like.
Now, how do you think they felt back in the day? They probably were the same way.
Man, it's a circle of life, bro. It's like everything with like music back in the day, all the music we fucked with, older heads are not fuck with. Now this bullshit that's being played now, most of that shit I don't fuck with. It's just like it's a circle of life, bro.
Garbage. That's just me.
I'm just like I feel just like life is about progression, man. Like stuff ain't gonna stay how it was. Like the people that just want things to go back to what it would like, it ain't gonna be that.
So bro, that's the point of history, my nigga. Things change, things evolve.
Jay-Z said like niggas want my old shit, buy my old album. Like literally, just
like it's still there, bro.
It still exists. Like
you can purchase it.
People want Kanye West to be the old Kanye West. Like you could just listen to the old Kanye West.
Yeah,
like it's still there.
The best things withstand the test of time.
You think so?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. You can still watch a bunch of stuff from back in the day, or listen to a bunch of stuff from back in the day.
Who said the Wizard of Oz was mid? One of the episodes. Somebody said
that might have been Theo.
It was Theo.
I think he said that the Wiz was mid.
No, he said the Wizard of Oz. He said the Wizard of Oz was mid.
I mean, I don't think that movie's anything great. Honestly, I haven't even really seen the whole movie to really.
Oh, was that you that said that?
That's how bad
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh.
Like I don't think I've really ever seen the movie at all. Like I've seen The Wiz.
How do you make it?
But I've never seen.
Never seen The Wizard of Oz?
Nah, never. Cause it's just I'm not a big fan of like older movies. Like it's like
not even just like accidentally on purpose at one time.
Nah, cause it's like you gotta invest. Like when there's like a movie, you have to invest. And
certain movies though. Yeah, like I feel you though. You can't like.
Yeah, like I guess
actually pay attention.
Nah, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. That shit. Nothing there attracts me. I don't know. What they all go to see? They off to see the Wizard, nigga. I already know what happens, nigga. They're gonna go see Wizards.
It's about the journey.
Make it sound like it's just a trip to the bodega. Yeah, we just go see the Wizard. Yeah, he's gonna catch me a couple Lucy's. That's it.
You know what it is? I'm a big person of like I feel like I have to relate to the movie for me to like it. And if I can't relate, it's just like. And I guess when that movie came out, I don't even know I was born.
None of us were born.
But I'm just saying, like,
it came out in 1932.
When I first knew of it, I was so young that nothing that I would have seen would have been like, ooh, this attracts me. I'm more worried about like if niggas can fly and have powers, and he got like some webs coming out of his fucking.
That's relatable.
Yeah, like, I'd be like, yo, I feel that.
Spider-Man is relatable.
That heavy.
You felt that?
I feel that heavy. What is that? The Wizard of Oz?
The Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's the song.
That's one
Off to see the Wizard.
The movie is actually in the National Registry.
Then somebody like
that Over the Rainbow song is hard. I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
Then like a dwarf. Or like a something like Munchkins. a short person. Yeah, the one that
Ain't they Munchkins?
That's a myth. Then
what are they in the Wizard of Oz? They Munchkins? What are they?
No, that's Dunkin' Donuts got Munchkins.
Indoor Voices audio experience. We are here today in Casa de la Aqua. And we are
this is our
back, man.
Special.
Yeah. Sock episode. I should have wore some. I got on some plain like white tubes. I should have wore something like fancy. I got other socks, so I should have wore something fancy. But we're here. You guys ready to pod today? Because we cooking today.
Definitely
got a nasty episode. Theo's not here, unfortunately. Yeah. We're gonna get to the bottom of everything, Johnluke.
Johnluke is in for
him. Nah, man.
He's in for something.
I'm gonna lie this whole episode. Everything I say is gonna be a lie.
That's terrible.
You even Legion?
Who?
Y'all didn't watch the Risa Tisa shit on TikTok?
Nah.
Reese's Pieces?
I'm not on TikTok.
This lady, she made like this 50-part series about like who the fuck did she marry?
Oh, I heard about that.
Pathological
I ain't
lie.
watched that.
Everything I say is a lie. Yeah, you Legion.
I heard about that. That's crazy. They was watching 50-part stories on TikTok. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. They're trying to do movies on TikTok. We was just talking about that
She
earlier.
made Brad that shit. She had hella views.
Yeah, I bet. That's
Damn,
crazy.
you're just making money off of being nasty, bro. Come on.
I'm
out here trying to be legitimate.
Wholesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I'm one of your 4 humans on this camera. My name is Malcolm Aqua. To my right, we have Miss Zeview, Ziggy Zig, Bryant EDT,
EDT.
Poppy Shampoo,
Oh, you already know.
and Rizzy McRiz, host of another program possibly in the works.
That is correct.
Yeah, 19. You had a situation over the weekend.
Yeah, I had a whole thing with my asthma last weekend. So you don't even think you have to just put the number anymore. You could just say multiple times, but I'm alive and I'm here.
Multiple
Yeah,
times.
say my name. I want you to say it.
Yeah.
Riz God.
The Riz God himself,
Rizzy
Johnluke
Riz.
Chapparro. Yeah, man. What's the jersey hitting on today, bro?
Oh, so I sit up for this. So this is my Jacob Trouba captain's jersey. I think I wore this once before during the podcast, but it's just a regular home blue jersey. Reason why I'm wearing it is because I know that there's certain fans of certain teams watching this podcast, and the Thursday before we, recorded this, the Rangers played the New Jersey Devils, and them Devils fans, sneaky little Devils fans, think that they're better than us, but guess what? We stomped them out, boy! 5-1, and I was there at the Prudential Center, so not only did we stomp you out, we went to your house, and we took over. So that's why I'm wearing this today. Go Rangers, Devils son.
Cook.
I'm going crazy. Shout out to the Rangers. Real
quick, I'm just gonna tell you guys. I mean, just me, but like, we got people watching this. Like, we got people watching this. Like, straight up.
Yeah, my cousin be watching. Hey, cousin.
Like, I was at a work event, and I had my Ranger scarf on, and somebody comes up to me, and forgive me for not remembering your name. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. It was a very long day, but it was a woman, and she came up to me, and she's like, I recognize you. You're on the Indoor Voices podcast, right? And I go, yes, I am, Mom. And she's like, I follow a couple of you guys on Instagram. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I got pulled away to go do something. So this person follows one of you guys, doesn't follow me, because I would know that. Nobody follows me.
Cooking.
Definitely you. It has to be from the Riz guy.
No, it's not. I would have known.
No, you got too many followers.
He's the Riz guy.
My Instagram is dry.
Shit in Metro booming.
No, it's not. But yeah, people watching. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Please continue to watch, and also subscribe on YouTube and check us out on Spotify also.
Put the notifications
if you don't.
on.
Yeah, all that good stuff. And Apple Podcasts, so we're on there too.
Yeah.
You can listen wherever. I have one of my boys, earlier on, he's a truck driver, and he told us he was listening to one of the episodes, while he was driving or whatever. He was cracking up, he was laughing, so
Cool.
That's what's up.
We're providing some sort of service for some people.
Some type of vibes.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Hey, last time we was here, we was 29.
Yeah, we're 30.
And now we're 30.
Dang.
That's
crazy.
It is up. It is up. It is up.
I can take you out to the
Yeah, for real.
pasture and shoot you.
Hey man, I'm almost there.
Yeller
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. If I start hating, then you got to take me out. If you old and you a hater, that's just my stance. You old and you a hater, you got to go. Well, I'm not a hater yet, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But Zig, how was your birthday?
It was lit. I was looking cute. And I was chilling with my friends, and we was lit. Yeah, it was lit. Nah, but I had a great time. I'm turning 30. It's like a big milestone. It's like, nah.
It really is though. Like on the real, like, well, Johnluke, I know you already turned 30. Did you turn 30 yet?
No,
you turned 30 this year.
Yes.
Yeah, we all relatively the same age. But yeah, just like living for any amount of time, especially 30 years, I feel like this is a big milestone to like be alive and like not be like, I don't know, dismembered or something, or just man,
No,
for real,
serious.
for real.
1,000%.
Yeah, man. For real, there's a lot of people that are in way worse positions. Anytime you think that, you know, like, oh, my life kind of isn't where I want it to be, there's people that are worse. And then you see that and you're like, damn, I'm alright.
That's a
I'm
big
doing okay.
fact.
So yeah, my birthday was cool too. Actually hung out with Bryant. We, you know, went to a little lounge, kicked it, chilled.
I
had a little family time that weekend also, so you know, not a crazy explosive birthday, but you know, it was cool.
Important things.
The older you get, the more chill the birthdays become.
Yeah, we literally had that same convo. But a lot of good things that we're gonna move forward with. Talk a lot about all that stuff.
Yeah,
vibe, man,
for sure. So how was your regular weekends? You guys wasn't having birthday
You guys weren't
situations.
30.
Yeah.
Well, I already did that, so.
Oh, you're old news, man.
Yeah, I know. That'll take me out to the shed and shoot me. What did I do? Well, outside of having a asthma fit. What did I do this weekend? I think I did nothing outside of not feeling too well. Previous weekend though, I was having fun. Shoot, went out to that outdoor hockey game at MetLife Stadium. Oh, that was fun, man. Shoot, sitting in the cold, like 35 degrees. Shoot, I enjoyed that.
Sounds not fun.
Yeah, I can't.
No, listen, I bundled up.
I
bundled up,
cold.
but if like you into it, right? Yeah, I bundled up. I was good. You know, I had like a little allergy fit. Asthma acted up a little bit, but they won, the Rangers, and it was just chill. Like it was like 35, but it wasn't like bad. So like you were bundled up, you were straight. I was like layered to the T. So that was the weekend prior. But this weekend I was just chilling. Didn't, you know.
That's the same game that you were referring to before?
No. The game I was referring to before is so we're taping this on a Sunday. So what I'm talking about was the prior weekend. This weekend here I did nothing.
Oh, our birthday weekend. Cause that was a prior.
No. Yeah, it was yeah. So you guys.
The 10th. It was the 10th.
You guys
February
did
10th.
You guys did your thing on Saturday. I'm talking about Sunday.
Okay.
So I did that. So yeah. So the day after you guys had your birthday stuff, I was
after our birthday, not birthday stuff. Our birthdays.
Yeah, that was
after
the birthday. Yeah.
I was out at MetLife Stadium freezing my butt off, but it was fun. But this weekend I did nothing outside of not being able to breathe. So, anyways,
Yeah, but you're here. Most important.
Yes. Love that for you.
Life is a gift. Every day is a dream, man.
I feel like Z over here playing with me. He's like, it's like he's always like trying to like. I'm glad that you're here. I'm, like,
I'm on your ass.
I'm like, shit.
Yo, Bryant, how was your weekend? How was your non-birthday weekend? Man?
Non-birthday weekend.
Well, previous non-birthday weekend, you know, like Mark said, spent it with my guy, Cool Vibes, Hookah Lounge. Shout out, you know what? I don't even like letting people know where I be at, so I won't even say shout out to y'all, but y'all know who y'all was. The place that we went to, it was Cool Vibes there. I'm sorry, I just don't really like to tell people where I be at. But anyways,
exclusive. Singer, songwriter.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just, you know, when you have like a nice chill spot.
You
don't want to make it too hot. Nah, yeah.
You're cramping my style, man.
Basically.
But I mean, this weekend it was cool little vibes. My guy Ganja Kills, he actually had a single release party, so was out there. Shout out to my guy Ganja Kills, Izzy Nice as well on the track. I think my guy Clutch Beats as well made the track. I mean, that's me and produced it. So yeah, it was a vibe out there. What else? Yesterday was my boy Blaze's B-Day. Shout out my guy Blaze. It was his B-Day Tuesday, so we went out yesterday. It was a vibe out there in Newark. So yeah. Besides that, more vibes. Kicking it with my kid at the crib. Besides that, you know.
That's usually most weekends. I'm just like dad stuff. It's pretty much it. But,
Yeah.
You know,
this was one of my more exciting weekends.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So, while we was not recording, things did happen, like the Super Bowl. Not gonna really go too much into the Super Bowl because it happened. We all was there. We get it. Just curious, where did you guys like watch the Super Bowl? Did you guys go to any special place, party, out somewhere?
I was home.
Home.
Technically, I didn't really watch the Super Bowl. Like,
well, where was it on when it was on? Where was you at?
Well, I was at my sister's crib. Me and my fam. They were all there watching it, and then like during halftime, I kind of came back,
tuned in.
Yeah, it was like I came, chilled with them, watched the Husher do his thing and stuff, and then I didn't really care about the game, so
yeah, for sure.
Went back to the crib after that.
Same. I was at my cousin's house. I stayed for the halftime show, then I left. I just know that.
Yeah, usually I at least stay for like the commercials and shit. Like the commercial used to be my thing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really give a fuck about the halftime show until like more recently. Like they started doing like more artists that I fuck with.
Yeah.
But it used to be just the commercials for me because I really do not care about football.
They dropped that Deadpool trailer.
Heavy. Yes, technically.
Oh yeah,
that's called Deadpool and Wolverine.
It was just like really a teaser, but it was enough. It was enough for me.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, my guy Hugh Jackman. We gotta
see.
Jackman is back.
Yes, my guy Hugh.
It was over when he died in Logan.
Nah, he came back. He said,
"See, he wasn't a hater. So when you're not a hater,
when he a real one, yeah. Shout out Hugh. Yo, remember he was one of my actors that I picked when we were talking about top actors at one time.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I was gonna say too, like we got a topic that we're going to talk about today about movies and emotions that they make you feel. And you just brought up Logan, and I actually seen Logan like a couple days ago. Like I watched it again a couple days ago.
So
I've got some things. No, not for the first time, but I've got that's definitely going to come back up. But I watched the Super Bowl at my parents' house. Because I don't have cable. I just, streaming services, stuff like that. So I don't even have cable. I had to go to my parents' house, watch the Super Bowl, mainly for Usher. That's really what I wanted to see. And I guess the cutaways of Taylor Swift anytime the Chiefs did something, that was pretty much
Listen,
it.
why you ain't just do like YouTube, like, bro? Anytime Super Bowl comes around, it's either Peacock or YouTube TV. I'm gonna sign up for the free shit and then cancel it right after.
This year it was on Paramount Plus because it was on CBS. You have to remember the Super Bowl runs on every network every other year. So next year I think it usually goes CBS, Fox, NBC. So,
but I think YouTube TV carries all of those. Like last year, I had it with Peacock because it was on CBS. Oh yeah,
I think next year's gonna be Fox. So,
but I think
be on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
I have YouTube TV, bro. I just ain't pay that shit. So that's where we
go get a different email, create a different email.
Free trial. Free trial.
Don't expose that because they're gonna catch on.
Hey, everybody know. Like, I'm gonna still do it.
More traffic for them. Shoot.
So I guess Usher. So how did you guys feel about Usher's performance? You guys liked it?
Super
thought it was
fire.
the greatest thing ever? Thought it was okay?
I thought it was one of the best halftime shows like ever. Keep it a buck.
I have a question. Didn't Michael Jackson do a halftime show?
He did.
He did. He like
popped out. I ain't say the best. I ain't say but one of.
Well, Mike popped out of the stage and like stood there for
an hour, bro. Niggas just.
That's probably the most memorable, like the most iconic one, like most.
Bro, had them niggas eating out.
They were going crazy.
Michael.
But I think I'll say in terms of, maybe I'm wrong, but in terms of like the actual performance, the Usher one. Okay. Well, I was gonna say the Usher one is one of the more memorable ones to me in like recent memory. Mm-hmm. Like I enjoyed it. Yeah, I felt like it could have been longer. I felt like I wanted it to be a little bit longer.
Like,
they got time restraints and stuff.
Yeah.
It's because Usher probably just wanted to do a lot. He did a lot of songs. I don't think anybody has done as many songs that he's done. Like
at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he went through like a lot of he went through like how do you say it?
Medley.
And they were all his, because you think about a lot of people usually bring like guest artists and then like they'll perform one of their songs. Like that time, like Dr. Dre did that shit with like 50. Kendrick.
That was one of my favorite ones.
That was crazy.
That was hard.
And even like the Weeknd shit was tough too. But I don't know. I wasn't
a fan of that one. That one.
What? You don't like The Weeknd?
He's
I'm not big on The Weeknd, but it was alright.
The whole thing with him walking around.
Yeah, it's still a meme to this day.
No, that's it. Freaking made me dizzy.
Rihanna.
Nah, Rihanna shit.
Rihanna was last
Respectfully, I love Rihanna. I love Rihanna.
That wasn't it.
She was trash.
She was pregnant though.
I know.
So you got to give her some
respectfully, I know you're trying to start your family up, but respectfully, this is a Super Bowl, baby girl. Like, you knew what you signed up for. And like, come on. And you should have been ready with an album like right after that. Like you I don't even want to talk about this because I don't want to sound like I'm a hater. And you know how Rihanna fans be coming. I don't want to start no trouble.
The Navy.
But I'm just saying, listen, I ride with the Navy. I'm here with y'all. Salute. I'm just saying, y'all know. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Continue. We'll talk about something.
Good job.
No, Usher was cool. How many people did he bring out? He had Alicia Keys. No, somebody else.
Lil Jon.
Oh yeah.
Lil Jon,
Ludacris.
He ended with that. That was interesting. I didn't know what. I didn't know what he was going to end with.
I thought it was CeeLo Green, but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't CeeLo Green.
Oh, it was
her.
Yeah. I thought it was CeeLo.
Yeah.
I thought it was CeeLo Green when I seen it.
Too. I was like, oh, look at CeeLo Green. I'm like, well, forget you. I'm like, nah, that's not it. And then I looked. I was like, oh, man, that's Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he brought out her.
Yeah,
over there. She had that solo with the guitar.
Yeah.
They said she wasn't playing the guitar.
But you could kind of tell.
Said she was like lip sync, guitar
Listen,
sync.
man, this is a Super Bowl. They can't fuck shit up, man. It's like shit got to be perfect.
No, I respect Usher. Usher was singing though. He was really singing.
No, he was.
He was sweating.
Yeah, he was moving.
He was working.
Like
the fact that he started on like the field, like he was on the turf. He wasn't on the stage or anything. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. He was dancing on the turf. I was like, wow, that's.
Nah,
like, I've never seen anybody do that.
I will say one thing, and I felt crazy because, like, my niece was there and she was watching it, and she had like a little friend with her too, and mind you, the same age. My niece is about like 14, 15. And one of her friends just go like Usher was just dancing to his stuff. I'm like, this nigga going crazy. She's like, you too old for this. And I was like,
what?
I was like, damn. I was like, they saying Usher looking too old. I was like, I felt my back started hurting right after she said. I was like, damn. I was like, it should about start creeping up soon.
Hey, bro, Usher still.
Yeah, like I feel like Usher still got it. Yeah, like,
man, no.
like he's like. No homo. I feel like, but he's still like a sex appeal. Like he's still a sex symbol as far as like
he hasn't fell off at all. Yeah. He's still Usher for sure.
Like so, I don't know when she said that. I felt
he's had a crazy like run last couple years.
I felt crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You new kids, who you
Right,
talking
the youngins.
Like, listen,
know any better.
you're young, but listen, just because you're young don't mean you're smart. So.
You can't. The difference is if you're old, you're a hater. If you're young, you're ignorant. You just don't know. You don't know what's going on. I don't classify young people as haters because they don't even know. Like,
yeah, they're just ignorant.
You don't know what's going on for real. Like, you know. But Alicia Keys and Usher was like a big meme, a big deal.
Looked really good in that dress.
She looked good.
I love the way she started. When she
was off key.
Nah, I love, but that's real. That's I like that. I don't like how they went and changed like the YouTube video to like fix her shit up.
That's funny.
Nah,
like that. It should have been never.
That shit was raw. Like I like that. I like raw shit.
I like that because it's real.
Yeah, it's like I don't listen.
Fake all day. Look good though.
Yeah, nah.
That dress was dressed.
I mean, if she's gonna do anything,
I wonder if that shit was CGI. Or was that shit really a long ass fucking
Spawn
no,
cape?
That was
yeah, it should look like some Spawn shit, right? I was like, I need some shit like that. I want to walk out.
When he was holding her too, it was like
my boo.
In real life, I'm like, all right, y'all need to like grow up, man. They just performing like it is like that's it's what it is. Like,
until it's your wife being held like that.
it's like if you an actress or something, or you an actor.
Nah, that's different.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
You say that until you watching your wife getting fucked in a movie scene, and you like, I'm like, she really look like she liked this nigga in this movie. I don't know.
Honey, I think you need to back off that movie project.
It's a tough life to live. Like as far as in like,
you just gotta, you just gotta understand
the
like,
field that you're in. Yeah, it's like
that's what
But also, y'all talking about Swiss Beats and Usher, right? Not Swiss Beats, but like them being like married and stuff, right?
Yeah, Alicia Keys. Yeah.
Usher married too.
He just got married.
Nobody cares about
He
that.
just like
Nobody cares about that
You
part.
can't be like that's somebody.
He did that
wife.
shit.
He got a whole wife. Like that's my husband.
that's I
Nobody
feel like
cares about
I
that
feel like
part.
that's why
Honestly.
he did that
His
shit
wife should
purposely.
care? What the fuck? Y'all care about his wife and her feelings?
But I'm saying because his
she
wife
married
is not
Usher.
like.
Okay, and he married to Alicia Keys. Next.
You know what it is?
No, but I'm saying,
it's
like,
because of the pose. It's because
but
he
Swiss
was
Beats is
behind
Swiss
her.
Beats.
That's why. If it was another way where she was behind him, or because the way that they were like together is that he was the one that was kind of like the dominant.
Yeah, but they were in the music video like that too.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's their
know, but
song.
I'm just saying though, like that's the reason why people are talking.
Nobody
about
would
her
care.
instead of him.
Nobody would care if Swiss Beats wasn't. If her husband was just a regular person. If it wasn't Swiss Beats, nobody would say anything. But because it's Swiss Beats, people are like, oh
Yeah.
But I feel like he's been doing this with everybody's wife out there in his shows. Like I feel like
he's been on a run.
Yeah, like this nigga
been
said,
on a
yo,
run. When you
I'm performing. I'm an artist. Don't worry about it.
Right. It's just part of the performance.
It's part of the show. Have fun.
Just
I
deal
feel
with
him.
it.
I feel him. If I
If I
had
pay all that fucking money, you better serenade me. Yes.
superpowers like Usher, I would do the same thing. Like I wouldn't care about anybody's relationship integrity of what they got going on. If I'm Usher, I got superpowers right now. I could do what I want. I could take anybody's girl. I could dance. I could sing. Like it's like you got to. He not gonna have that forever. Like he not gonna be Usher forever.
Well, they say black don't crack. So.
As long as he can hit that U still with his legs, he good.
Yeah.
So the topic that was on the internet was a work husband, work wife type of thing. Cause people was like, people made that like, oh, like Alicia Keys and Usher, that's like your work husband, work wife, or there was like memes about them holding each other. Like this is how your this is how your wife and her work husband be at work, or whatever the case
Y'all see
is.
that Drewski video?
No, which one?
Oh my god, he did like a work or like a.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. I forgot.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Let's cut.
like
Let's cut to a clip.
All over the warehouse with her, like man.
Oh yeah, no, I seen it.
And then at the end, he got his kids.
I seen it. I seen
He
it.
mad as hell in the car. Like,
Yeah, I seen this. No, the part that had me crying was at the end when he got to get back in the car with his family.
like, just go, drive, let's go.
They were like, "Daddy," he like, "Get your ass back." He was mad. He had to go back home.
Always playing around,
Living his fantasies at work, and he had to go back home.
peep towards the edge.
You can tell he's already mad.
It's not funny because that's so real, but it's funny.
No,
It is.
no, damn.
Oh man, you guys ever had a work wife, work husband?
Damn, you just go right into it. Have I?
I mean, kind of. I mean,
Wait. First of all, what do you classify what is the actual definition of like a work wife, work husband? Like, how far do you take it to make it that?
I feel like, yo, if there's somebody at work
Is it just flirting?
who I may throw a little flirt jabs with, and they throw flirt jabs with me, and I feel like I could rock with them, like I could trust them. That's my work wife.
Yeah.
Cause that's who I'm gonna come to. Like that's who I'm gonna talk to, and who I gotta like when there's shit going at the job. Who I'm gonna really tell was like some shit to. So I feel like, ain't that what you do with your wife? Like you feel me? Like
Does it go like what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to ask is, does it actually go? Like, does it need to go further than work for it to really like?
I don't think
like,
it
where's
does.
the line at?
I don't think it does, cause even just those a bit. like a little bit of flirtation, somebody would consider that as cheating. Or like if if you have a significant other type shit, So I feel like to that extent it would be considered a work wife or work husband, whatever. But yeah, some niggas be taking that shit a little too literally.
Yeah, no kidding.
We about to tell the story here.
No.
Here's one of them niggas.
Let me ask y'all this: if it's somebody that you legitimately actually are trying to get at, is that a work husband, work wife?
No.
If you really trying to get them,
that's literally just your
something
wife.
different.
No, the whole dynamic has to be on the fact that either there's something in the way, or it's not that it would never work out, but it's not right in that time. Like that happened to me. Like I had a friend who I worked with, and we were very close, and she was with a significant other, but we're still very close, and
very close. Very close. He said it twice.
Yeah, he did.
Very close.
No, nothing happened. Come on.
Okay, man.
Praise God.
Thanks, guys.
I guess we all lying today.
And we're still cool to this day, but like I'm not out here just like throwing bones out there, but I kind of get that dynamic where it's like I trusted this person, we were cool, and we would go to lunch every so often, so it's like.
Do you think that if you made a move, she would?
If she was single, yes, I would have done it. 100%.
Okay.
100% confident in that. So.
See, I feel like there'd be situations when like you're at work and it's just sort of like you are flirting with somebody based on like proximity, because you guys are in the same environment for so long. You see each other every day, and it's not even that y'all really want each other or nothing like that, but it's just like y'all just see each other all the time, and it's just something to do. It's convenient.
And the best thing there.
And what?
The best probably thing there, looking wise or like relatable wise. Yeah,
it's just like, it's just something that keeps your brain stimulated at work. Like I need something to get me through my day, and this is something. You have a work husband?
No, sir.
Have you ever had a work husband?
No.
Oh, you lying. You definitely lying. So we all lying today.
That's how Mark started saying. He's saying in this whole podcast he lying.
Well,
this episode is just a lie. Everything's just a lie in here today.
This part I'm telling the truth. I don't know about anything else.
So we got to see.
Little eye candy, Hey.
She wouldn't have no time to meet Alicia Keys if she.
I know, right?
What?
She had these distractions over there at work.
I don't know. I just be trying to work. Honestly, truly.
You be going to work just trying to work.
Exactly, and then boom, you just look like me, and then people just start peopling.
What was your first job?
My first job ever? I was a daycare worker. I was like 14, 15.
You ever worked in fast food?
Yeah.
Where?
At Sonic. I worked at Popeyes.
You had a work husband.
Popeyes.
You had a work husband at Popeyes.
Popeyes. That I was thinking. I was like, Sonic. You gotta be on that roller skates. You moving in and out with that bitch. There's not enough time to really like.
I'm saying fast food is like y'all in such close quarters. I've never worked in fast food, but I feel like that's where that's where it's at.
Absolutely not.
Nah?
No. No.
I worked at BJ's, and I had a work wife at BJ's. That was like one of my first jobs.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
They're talking about me. This is the guy you need to watch out for.
Not at all.
Malcolm.
I told you I didn't even work at BJ's. This is all a lie. This is all a lie. This is complete cap. But yeah, I had a work wife at BJ's. Yeah, but it was, it was just I didn't even talk. It was crazy because at that time I was mad shy, so I wouldn't even talk to. We didn't even like work together. I think she was a cashier, and I was like one of the people that go to the back and stock the shelves and do stuff like that. And I would go up there occasionally, and we would just like flirt. I feel like that's what it be sometimes too. That's where it starts.
Yeah. So did you obtain her number?
Yeah. I did. But that didn't even mean anything. It never went anywhere. Like we never hung out outside of work. It was never anything. We would text at work, like for the most part. We would just like yeah, and like I don't know, say this was like I was like I want to say like 18 or something. Like I don't even know what we was talking about. It was like little kid flirting,
I'm sure.
Like, ooh. Oh, you look so nice today. Oh,
Pants are very well pleated.
oh. I like your shirt. Oh, yeah. But
Elementary.
what is like a clear sign? Like if you're working with people, like what's a sign that's like, oh, this is they got a work relationship right now?
What you mean?
Like you
You
could
see from other people.
like you could see other people and you're like, oh, they got a work relationship.
Oh yeah.
Always together, laughing for no reason.
Right.
Laughing for no reason.
Yeah. They like one of them is just in a location that they shouldn't be in. Like I'm just
That person's over there.
it's like wait, you don't even work in this area, man.
You don't even go here.
You know, it's funny you say that because I remember when I lived in Jersey City, and I had a teacher. I think it was what grade was this? Third grade. So it's third grade, right before I moved out here to Amboy, or proximity to Amboy. This general area here. I wasn't here for a long time. So
Bless you.
this my teacher, her name was Miss Eisen. I think she was like somewhere from the east. And there was our art teacher. His name was Mr. Mark. So she was a kind of petite, young Asian lady. Good-looking lady.
My Asians.
And then Mr. Mark was this big, athletic white guy who was the art teacher. And it just so happens that the art room had a little hallway. The art room was at the end of the auditorium because we had like a cafe auditorium because the school was cheap. So it was like a shared room, and then the library was like a separate room that was like in the middle of the auditorium. It was weird. So the back of the art room had a connecting door into my classroom. And Mr. Mark came into the room, and I don't care if I'm saying this name because
Mr. Mark.
I don't care. I'm putting this all out there. This is true. He was coming in and out of that door all the time, literally and figuratively. Just coming in, and they were chilling. She was all over this guy, and to his credit, good job. So it was like I remember one time I went to go ask her something, and he just like was there, like you're talking about, like, dude, you got an art class. What are you doing here? And then I realized, oh man, I was cramping on this dude's style. Like this dude was trying to probably get some later on the night, and my dumb behind's over here. Mrs. Eisen, can you explain this to me? I'm like, damn, I was getting in the way of this dude getting some action. Like, shoot. So
He still got some action. Don't
Yeah,
you?
nah.
oh no, 100%. Like,
He's
he was
like,
all over that. Like,
I can't wait till the little nigga leave.
Right. Oh,
Literally, I never would. Now that you mentioned that, I never want to be a cock block either. Like if I see that there's some funny stuff going on, I'll just leave. Like, okay, I see.
Yeah, people don't understand that though. Like, get the fuck on. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I peep it immediately. I'm like, oh yeah.
oh, this summer
I shouldn't be here.
Clean up after this stuff get done, okay? All right.
Like y'all got it, man. I see.
Don't worry about it. Yell adults.
Hey, we got a lunch break over in 10 minutes though. Just so y'all know.
Nah, that's how you really know when they be walking to lunch together. Like when you peeping people, like as far as starting to get into something, they always going into lunch together. Like always eating.
Coming out of lunch too together. If you catch me.
Nah, but it's like, but that's how you catch like those first few steps. Like when you see them going into the break room together, like, I was like, you went on your 10-minute break and y'all lunch breaks together? I was like, oh no, something might be happening here.
There's kids coming out here afterwards. Shoot.
Kids.
Waiting for each other at the end of the day.
You know what? I don't know. This might be a little crazy to say, but I used to. I don't work there no more. So there was one time at my old job, there was nigga there. Well, I mean, shit. Thing is that I work in HR, and I feel like I know too much about shit that be going on. Like,
Spilled out all of it.
it was one nigga at my old job that he started fucking some girl at the job, but he was a manager. Well, I'm sorry, he was a supervisor.
authority.
Yeah, and he was, but it was even worse. There was another nigga that he was a director, and he left his wife to be with a bitch that was working there, one of the workers that worked there.
Niggas be losing their minds.
Damn.
And that motherfucker didn't get fired.
So
And they covering it up.
Damn.
And I'm putting that shit out there. Fuck them niggas.
I don't know how true this is, but when I was working at the post office, there was apparently there was a lady that works there, a male woman, and she was married when she started working there, and then apparently she met somebody on her route and started having sex with them, and eventually she left her husband and got with the dude that she met on her route, and then they got married.
You have to tell me this person's name. Maybe
That's nasty.
Be trifling. I be telling.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you know. I don't know how
I worked
much.
in Plainfield for like a year.
Oh, you did? Oh wow. Oh wow.
So
Okay.
maybe I might know. I don't know how new.
You probably do. I don't want to say it on camera. I want to spill.
Man, fuck that, yo. There was even one time. There was one chick, one of my old jobs, that she had a man at home, started fucking around with some nigga at the job, got pregnant by the nigga at the job, still with that motherfucker at home. The nigga think that it was his, and at the same time, he was still out here fucking around with her, the nigga from the job. And like, I don't know what happened to that story because I left before it got good, but
That's crazy. That's already good. Shit.
nah, but she was with her husband still, and that nigga thought that was his kid.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And I remember one time, like, I caught them outside of work, like the nigga from the job, her and the baby.
The nigga from the job, her and the baby,
Yeah.
a little family.
Yeah, there was a whole family.
Scandalous.
She got 2 families.
Wait. So does she have a kid with her actual person she was with at home?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that's messy.
Let me find out my son, not my son.
Nah, I don't. No. I'm looking at the pictures of that kid. That boy's yours, bro.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, man. Like,
Yeah,
just being in that situation. Like,
That be somebody got died.
But don't they? But okay,
Somebody
I don't have a
you
kid.
think?
No, but don't they do like a DNA test
Nah.
when you're like
No, you have to.
No, you have to ask for
Yeah,
that.
you would have
Really?
to ask for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Damn, I'm asking. I'm gonna have my kid. Don't you believe me? I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it.
That
You
could be
think,
convincing.
I think I'm sticking around for that? I don't care how old they are. I'm good. All right.
Judge Judy stuff.
All right.
There, shoot.
Nah, that's
Maury, Jerry
Nah,
Springer.
they could be 10 years old. If I find, it's not yours. All right.
I know somebody who that's happened to. Like after a few years of raising that kid.
That's nasty work.
We live in a sick world, man. We
That's
live in a
nasty
sick
work.
world.
Freaking post office workers are nasty. No.
Damn.
Michael know about that life. That's where all your work wife be at.
I don't know about that life, man. No, you know what? I'll say I'm all cap. Believe what you want, but I'm just I just flirt. Like I was saying before, I just like to flirt in proximity. It's just like it'd be a sport sometimes, It's just like
It don't. What you can get away with. That's what it is.
yeah, it's just fun. It's just like you don't ever have that excitement of just like seeing if somebody like you and then they do, or you get the vibe that they do, and it's just like
once you know.
sometimes
but that's the whole point. Like you got to find out if you like somebody. Like you won't know. Like the first.
Now you know. So now what happens?
Well, you got to know them.
You were initially just playing. Now what happens when you know? Like, oh, she feeling me back.
It depends on how I actually feel. If I really want to pursue them, then start making a move like that. If I was just having fun, then it's just I'm having fun. It's not gonna amount to anything. I might. Like I said before, the most it'll be is like I'll get the person's number, we're texting, and that's it. It's like it ain't gonna be nothing serious. We're not gonna take this to the next level, nothing like that. So, flirting is fun. It's a fun art.
Yes, it is until it gets too far.
Man, what's too far? We're flirting.
Someone.
Yes,
no,
it
it just
is.
depends on the intent. I don't know. I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into these questions, John.
Yeah, no, we're getting very nasty here today, bro.
I feel like John is hiding something.
John's 2 seconds away from spilling all the tea.
The ultimate tea.
Man. Okay, whatever. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna go with the flow.
Oh, I thought he had something. Well, I was like,
Tea. Like,
No, I'll say Zig. So you said you never had a work husband, but I'm sure there's been people that you've worked with that have tried to talk to you or flirted with you. How do you go about that situation when it's like they're, because you're a woman, so I mean most of the time it's gonna be a dude coming to you, not the other way around.
And I'm sorry, really quick, just to add to that, has there also been a situation where a nigga has gone too far?
Too far in regards to what?
Just as far as your comfortability.
Oh, no.
Like I need to call HR.
Oh, no. I play a lot of games, but I don't play games like that. So you gonna know before you do that, because it's not good. Like, I feel like we have to be in that kind of space for you to know, like, she play like that. Like, if you don't know me like that, nah.
But those be them niggas that you gotta go to HR with them niggas. Like, yo,
No.
you don't see that.
No, I've never had to go to HR anybody. I mean, it depends. Like, if I think, feeling you, I'll flirt back. Like, yeah.
At work?
So that means you have had work.
So you've had work.
Yeah, there we go.
You see
now
how
we get into the tea.
This is all part of the
See how we
therapy.
chip away here?
This is a therapy session.
Yes.
But yeah, I had a little work. A little. That was bad.
Little work boo
At
boo.
Popeyes.
No.
At Popeyes.
Absolutely not.
I feel like it had to be a fast food place.
No, why does it have to be fast food?
Because that's what they be doing at fast food. That's what I think they be doing. That's what I've heard.
I mean,
We was like going to lunch together and everything. Like, we still work together, and I just be coming over here, fucking with him, leaving.
You said you guys was going to lunch together?
Yeah, going to lunch together, whole hour, kikiing.
Wow.
But it also wasn't just us. It was like other people. So it was like the gang, like the homies.
Alright, but like, okay, like did everybody drive there separately?
No, we have lunch at the job.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys like stepped out for lunch type shit.
We have lunch at
Okay,
the job.
okay,
We just
gotcha.
go to the break room, everybody is.
But did y'all go to the break room together?
Yeah.
You see, so that's how you know. That's how you know. If I would have peeped them by the second time, I'm like, yo, I don't know.
Nah, it was low key mad obvious. Like, we worked together, so like before we started kind of talking, I would sit somewhere, he would sit somewhere. We started talking, I would sit next to this nigga every day. Like, we were sitting each other every day. Like, I would save your seat, he would save my seat. Like, if someone was sitting,
Ooh, y'all was saving seats.
We like moved to.
That's exclusive. If this seat is reserved, that's exclusive. I don't know.
We'll move to like another seat if like people in our seats and we can't like sit together. Like, it was dramatic. Like, it was fun though.
Yeah.
I still a homie. Like, to this day, I still be fucking with him, but like not like that. But like, I still go to work and be like, fucking with him at work. But yeah, that's it.
Did it ever evolve into more than just y'all
What are you asking me?
Did it ever, was it just like that? Like that was the extent
No,
of
it extended outside of work.
Oh, okay. So is that, would you consider that a work husband though?
Yes.
Cuz that, if it extends,
that
that's
fits the definition.
but that's something different though. If it extends past work, it's like,
I mean,
it's like y'all, then it's like,
if it had led to something else more seriously,
Yeah.
then that would take it out of that realm.
Yeah.
But if it stayed to that exclusive area where it never extended that, then
Like, what do you mean? Like, if you go on dates with this person?
yeah, have you ever felt? I mean, just I'm saying, like, was this ever like something that you was gonna lock down, or like ever a situation like that?
I don't want to say I was gonna lock it down, but we was fucking with each other heavy. Like,
So it could have if in the right situation.
yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the right time, right place. Like,
Yeah. Word. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
So that fits the definition then.
I mean,
I think it does.
Nah, because I feel like at that point, that's like really trying to pursue somebody because you're going with the intent of trying to see what it might be. Not so much that,
like, we go on
this is
dates,
just work type shit.
Yeah, no, like, we're going on dates. We doing shit. Like, I'm spending the night. Like, we.
Okay, yeah. Nah, at that
So
point,
this evolved then.
Yeah, like,
This
it's deeper than.
fucking with each other is one thing. Spending the night, I might. If I spend the night with you, I don't know.
I
I mean,
the night back every time. I'm not leaving. Fucking wrong with you. Stay, nigga.
you know, when I was younger, I was like, yeah, if I'm not feeling you like that, you're not staying the night. But now it's like
it's also like not no random link. Like, if I'm linking you, it's because we've established like that kind of connection. Like, I'm not about to randomly link you and have my spend the night back. Like, nah. We got to be on that level where it's like, you coming over, so I know that
heavy.
this about to be what it is. You probably spend the night type shit. Like,
Heavy.
well, as you get older, it's just like, I feel like as an adult, it's like, even if you just messing with somebody and you just about to, do the little woo wop real quick and then it be done, you still gotta, I feel like it's just respectful to allow them the option to stay the night, just because it's like, you came here, it's late, we know it's late,
and they also made that decision to come here this late.
Yeah,
that is true. It depends if something takes a turn, then you might have to just like.
I understand your argument. I just also feel that you shouldn't get too comfortable around anybody, including, I don't know. I don't know, because, okay, like, let's say it's the first time you come into somebody's, I wouldn't have the expectation, even myself and somebody else's, that I would be staying there. Like, I would be having to think of, I gotta do what I gotta do, and then I gotta hopefully not too lit to drop.
For me, it's extending a courtesy. It's like, you can sleep here just because we came here. That doesn't mean I'm like looking for you to sleep here. If you don't sleep here, that's okay. That's fine with me. I'm just providing a courtesy. It'd be cold outside.
I feel like
I provided you a courtesy. Ain't no fucking courtesy. Like, what? Hell no. I'm staying tonight.
Hey, it's like it's like good faith. It's like moving in good faith. Things come back around. You might need to just.
What it is.
That one time he did let me stay the night, so
Sometimes it's just about comfortability, and it's about what you also want the other person to think. Because
I'm lying, of course.
If you're in a situation where, okay, this is just a little fun thing that y'all doing, like, and now the person's getting used to sleeping over. That's a little bit more than a fun thing. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
I feel like everything can't just be a fun thing. Like, I feel like it always starts as a fun thing, and it turns into like.
Well, I'm saying, but like, that all right.
My man, but you're not my man, but you my man. Like, they got.
Yeah, because but at that point, because you coming continuously there, but that's only because you're feeling comfortable. Because if it was just for the sexual encounter, then it'll just be like, yo, I come to you for this, and then once this is done, I'm good.
But I also feel like I have to be comfortable enough to get to that point. So it's like
that's
not for sure.
There's, like I said, that's that comfortability. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like,
I mean, clearly there's got to be some kind of comfortability at some point, because like there's some people that most people are not going to just throw themselves at any random person. Granted, we live in a culture that kind of exacerbates a lot of that, but like most people aren't just gonna like throw themselves at someone and not be comfortable with.
I mean, one night stands are a thing. Like, people so it's like what happens in situations like that? Like, you just met this person and now they about to sleep over at your crib. Like you feel me? And I'm just speaking in general.
Circumstance too, though. Like, one night stand, because it should be like we both lit. I don't know, lit, but like this opportunity is about to happen.
It's one night. Just go with this. Basically, just
wake up like, oh shit, I stay the night.
But I'm saying, when you stay the night, I don't know. There's just a certain type of intimacy when you stay the night with somebody.
I don't choose to stay the night at anybody's house. I'd rather go home, honestly, unless I'm like dead and I can't drive for some reason.
Nah, I feel that.
I'd rather go home. I'm just like, all right, we did that. I
feel that.
Just head out, go home.
Nah, because if I invite somebody,
that's why I'm just like,
it's
you can
different.
stay here.
Like, I feel like
In order for the person to get over your house, you have to invite them. Like, she shouldn't.
Nah, but I'm saying, like, okay, if I go somewhere else, like, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable not sleeping in my own bed. But like, if I invite somebody, then I already have to be at that certain type of level that I even feel comfortable to bring you to my home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't bring nobody like to my home, so it's just like, but other people do. You feel me? Other people, I'm just saying, other people will just be willingly to bring somebody like that they may not know that well home. I don't rock like that specifically.
So how does your game work? How do you guys go about the arts of spitting game? If that's the thing.
But in what way? Like, what?
If there's a woman that you think is attractive,
okay,
and you want to get to know her further,
okay,
how do you approach her?
I think the first thing is the eyes.
Yes, I agree 100%.
I got to lock in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a must.
Yes. I'm not going to approach you unless I get the eye contact back, which lets me know that you want me to approach you. Because that's what women do. Women don't approach guys.
They give you subtles.
They give you keys. They give you like clues to like, no, okay, she actually wants me to approach you.
1,000%. So yeah, if you're not locking me with and if I haven't caught you just trying to stare at me, like, not even it's just the lock eyes things. Now I need to also catch you staring at me a few times by your own. Then that's how you know, we should make a move on this.
That's true.
There's always one moment. It's like you could, like you guys can have a little eye contact, eye flirting, but there's one moment when you guys lock eyes and you know, like, okay, yeah, that was the one. Like, I was unsure. That one confirmed it. I know.
Well, the way you confirm it is after those few locks, you gotta hit her with the smile. The smile, it's like because once she smiles back, not only do you have her attention, but that means she's connected to you, like she's locked into you. The fact that all you had to do was smile and she's already smiling back at you. You feel me? So smile is always important. Yep. Always have a great smile.
Right.
Brush out.
What about you? Let me ask you. I'm not going to stereotype you because you're a woman, but in my experience, women do not make the first move. Have you ever made the first move?
No, I'm pussy.
Hey, she real though.
So you don't make the move because you're just too shy to make the first move.
Yeah, cause no, like, well.
Yeah, cause no. Nah, she's saying it.
Yeah,
because no.
Straight up.
First of all, like, no, I'm the catch. I'm sorry, but I might do a little subliminal, you know, like a little Instagram post.
My ex made the first move.
Story, test the waters, you know, see what.
Social media is pretty easy to tell. Like if a woman follows you and immediately likes like mad pictures, I'm like, okay, that's obvious. Like,
I'll do that if you do it to me, but it just be like, I don't even want to go through all these old pictures. Why the fuck is you liking my shit? That's weird.
Even if I like your pictures and you like multiple pictures back, I feel like that's also like, okay.
Let's see what this is. No, if you're the homie, nah, like you the homie. Like I probably ain't come across your page. Oh shit, these shit's lit. Boop boop boop. Hey girl, or hey whatever, nigga, whatever. Boop boop boop. like, boom. Now I'm up to speed. And you go back on my page like, oh shit, I ain't seen Zoc in a minute. Like I'm about to go like her shit too. Like if you the homie, but if you're not the homie, you something not even a random, but like. Oh, all right. I see what's going on here. Let me post a little. Let me post a little story.
Nah, you know, post a story. That's bait.
Nah, I definitely feel that. That's,
let me post a story.
That really is. That's exactly what it is. It's like, oh, this nigga. Hold on. Let me see.
Like count.
Let me kind of throw some shit in the rail. Let me see.
Throw that out there.
Shit. Nah, I feel that.
That shit funny.
No, my ex made the first move.
The Riz.
Well,
you see, people approaching him about the pot. Yo, you look famous. I seen you on my television.
No, what ended up happening was I not to say that I was like I was fishing for it, but I would see her. So we were in this group together, and this was all during like COVID. And whenever she would comment on something, I would always make it my duty to like reply back. So one day, I was actually going to DM her myself, but I couldn't because I didn't have her as a friend. So I just kind of like, all right, but she had already known that I was interested at some point. So then she hit me up during a Halloween party, like she was at one, and then we ended up we talked after that, like, you know, but she came with like a cool, interesting way instead of just like, hey, because that's the thing. I'll say this. If women are going to hit men up, right? Come up with something like creative. And I don't mean to sound like a jerk saying that, but at least in my experience, the reason why I say that is because you just drop a hey, half the time none of us are going to know how to respond. But if you, at least for me, but if you give me something I can work with, and that's what she did, you know, like, I was like, oh, okay, I see this isn't just something that's like, all right, well, I could work with this, you know, because I've got one girl DM me one time. She says, which I thought was actually pretty cool, but I wasn't really into her like that, so I never responded. But
praise God.
But she said, oh, I think you dropped your like ID picture, and it was a picture of like a thing that's like a sweet like packet. And I was like, okay. And then there was one chick.
Hella bitches.
There's one chick. She was from DC.
Oh, out of state.
She hit me up at 4 a.m. one time. I was sleeping.
Booty call.
And no offense to her, but I wouldn't touch her with your stuff. But
shit.
Why mine? I don't want to touch her with myself either.
That's the joke.
Nah, but somebody else's.
But she hit me up because we used to have these group Zoom calls in this group that we were in, and like I would talk sports because I don't want sports. So like I was talking hockey, but I don't like get into it like too much. Where I'm just like, well, you know, he scored 45 goals last season. He's like, no, it's very generic because it keeps people interested. I'm not gonna throw my nerd on everybody. That's later in the relationship. But So I get a DM at 4 a.m. More sports talk. And I turned around, my phone went off, I looked at it, and I went...
Put it down immediately.
And I just went back to sleep. And she got
so
mad.
I have a question for guys. Do you guys like the whole, like, cat and mouse game? Like, the whole, like, chase? Like, to get a woman?
To a degree. To a degree.
Okay, so do you like the cat and mouse game where you do the whole little flirting shit? Or do you prefer to be more upfront? Like, look, I'm feeling you, like... Or do you want it to eventually lead to like little, not cute shit, but a little flirty shit? Or do you want it to just off rip be like, yo, what's good? Like
I like the cat and mouse game if I don't really want them for real.
No, but if you really want them,
if I really want them, I'd rather just get straight.
You just straight go to the point.
Yes, if I really want somebody, yes, I'll just go straight to the point. Not literally just be like, yo. But like,
yeah, you gonna
I don't I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want to I want her to know that I am actually interested. Like, I don't want to just play around. But if it's somebody that I'm not really trying to take serious, it's fun. I just play around a little bit, cat and mouse game, and then might mess around and be more than I thought it would be. And it's like, oh, this is actually all right. Like, she cool. Like
at the beginning, yeah, because it kind of just it kind of adds a little more fun to it. You know, just kind of you get to know them a little bit. You know, it's kind of you feel them out, so to speak. But then, after a while, it's going to be listen, if you didn't really know by now, I'm into you.
Yeah, no, not forever.
No, not forever, no. But at the start, yeah, because, it just kind of, with me, one of the big things for me, and if any of the ladies who are not paying attention want to hear this, because I know ladies don't be looking at me
Listen
like that.
up.
But, I can't speak for everybody else, but at least for me, I like when there's kind of a rapport, give me something to bite back with. I'm very quick on my feet, so I can throw it back real quick without problem. So I like when there's a little bit of that because that means it's gives me more of a challenge. You know what I mean?
You can tell that they're actually interested.
Right. They put the effort into it and they're being witty back and forth and they're kind of doing that instead of just yeah, LOL, don't be a pillow princess, okay? Get back at me a little bit, okay? I'm a man. I can take it. I like that. I like that.
You want to talk dirty. Okay.
Well, no, not that. Yeah. No. Not that.
Luke with the Riz.
No,
I know, but
I mean, you want conversation. Not not dirty like that. You just want conversation.
Because if I'm into you, right, I want to get, even if it's going to be something big or something small, I got to at least know you a little bit. So, on some kind of level, I can't, if I don't have, if I don't have the energy to, because even if you, bump uglies or whatever, you still got to look at them, you still got to talk to them, so it's you don't want to just have to be oh, okay, then you just get bored after a while, I like for it to be, interesting, entertaining, use your brain, say something stupid, bark back at me, not where you, attack me, but it's, be creative with it, you know what I mean? I don't know, this is maybe why I'm single, but...
It's crazy when you're when you have a great sexual connection with somebody, but then everything else just don't line up. It's terrible. It's
yeah, but that's easy to find. Shit. I mean, it's not. As far as the cold cat and mouse shit. That thing don't really appeal to me because I'm more of a feel type of person in general with everything. It's just a feel. It's just show me who you are, and that will let me know how things will move forward. But I think definitely before when I was younger, I used to love that whole cat and mouse game. I wanted somebody who knew their worth. But I guess now, as I'm getting older, I more understand. It's I still want that person who knows their worth, and at the same time, I'll be so busy myself. So kind of the cat and mouse thing is really my kind of...
That's where I'm at. I don't really want to waste time with that. If I'm really feeling them, I just want to get straight to it. I have a child. I work. I have too much going on to be going back and forth with you all day.
But I think a little bit differently because I have all these things happening in my life, I can't feel so ready to just throw somebody in there. It's I gotta know you. I gotta understand what you about and what you really want. What is going on here? What's your feels
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's I got my son. I got my own personal things that I be doing, and it's to dedicate to somebody. it's a lot.
It's not happening. I'll tell you right now.
It's too much.
I'm trying to be rich. So in the pursuit of being rich, I've already done the relationship thing. I'm not looking for anything else that's going to preoccupy my time.
Exactly.
So
but it's not even preoccupied, because it's like at the end of the day, you want to lock down with somebody. Like I don't think being alone is the fucking goal, but it's just, you know,
but it's time
show
consuming.
me you. Don't try to paint a picture. Like that's what I feel like is heavy with the cat and mouse shit. Like you trying to show somebody all your good shit. Like show me you. Show me everything that you feel is you, that in a few years they won't catch you by surprise if like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like what type of person is this? I didn't know this was the type of person I was talking to. You feel me? Like show me you, and I'll show, like, that will show me our future.
I think a lot of that's supposed to come naturally as it goes on, because you know there's always going to be sort of a back and forth when you start, but like I said, when it gets to a certain point where it's like, all right, let's not kid around anymore, this is what we got to do. I feel like both can go hand in hand, but it only has to get to a certain point where it's like, all right, well, let's not play around anymore. Like we've been chatting long enough to know, so then you basically put it out all on the table.
Yeah, but who like makes that decision of like, when do you know?
Well, I think you could just,
because people know in different times.
Yeah, but I mean sometimes that's just how the things go. It's just the way it feels out, you know, like it kind of all relates to each other after a while, because it's really like a feel out process. You know what I mean? Like it really gets to a point where it just becomes that. And like if you talk to someone long enough, you could kind of have an idea where you're comfortable enough to bring something up. You know, like in my last, relationship, it was what? Probably like 3 months in, it was just like, all right, we've been locking this down. Okay, let's do it. And that was all part of that. So every person has every person, from what I've dealt with, every person has it's like a different barometer, because there's certain things that go on. You have your own life, this, that, and the fourth. But as long as if that connection is there and you feel it, it's not gonna go away. It just manifests itself at a different time.
Right.
You know? So like even for you, this dude's gonna be big baller Chaco over here, and right before he does that, he's gonna meet a fine honey and get married and be like, yeah, man, hey, listen, come out here. Like real talk.
I'm a at this stage in my life, I feel like I'm a fling sort of guy. Like I could like have a time span with somebody for a few weeks, couple months maybe even, where we just have a fling. We're vibing, everything just feels so good, and just we're doing what we're doing. But then it's not going to go any further, because I'm a broken person right now. I'm not looking for a relationship, so therefore it's not going to get past a fling, and it's not going to evolve into anything else, because I know that I'm not going to commit to a relationship, and I'm not going to put somebody through. I'm not going to just selfishly try to put somebody in a relationship that I really don't feel like I have the bandwidth to commit to. So I just like a fling. We just do what we do, and we have a great connection, and then it's just that. And when it ends, it ends. And
I don't like flings. Flings get messy.
Yeah,
flings get way too messy, and it's the thing is it's consistency.
I'm good at detaching whatever it is. I could just,
but that's
drop
you.
It off.
But that's you.
you know what I'm talking about too.
You detach, but you don't know about that person, and that's what fucks up.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like being able, like I was like, that's an Aquarius thing. Like that's a thing that is said that we are detached, or we can be detached.
We in. Like when we in, we in.
But once we out, we never were in.
Like not even go left, but like once it's kind of over, like it's like, all right, I'm sad. That was fucked up. I really fucked this person, but like life goes on. Like
Facts.
I can't dwell on this shit. The fuck, like.
I have a question I'd like to ask everybody here, and this is not a little off topic, but it kind of relates to all this, because a lot of what I'm about to ask kind of relates to the certain attitudes that people have had, or people that tend to get when they feel certain types of ways.
Well, ask us, Johnluke.
Have any of you ever fallen in love? And I'm not talking about like the tiny little cheap love. I'm talking about like love where you're like head over heels for someone. This I know is the one, deep in love with someone. Have any of you ever had that?
Like with the fling?
No, just with anyone in general.
Oh yeah.
Just like in life.
Like
I
thought.
See, I don't know, because I don't even know if I know what it feels like to actually feel like I thought like I could say like, yeah, I felt things, but like I don't know, is that really like what love is? I don't know, so I can't really say.
So there's a reason why I bring that up, because I know a lot of people, and I'm not talking about anyone here, this is a generalization thing from what I've been able to recall, is a lot of people tend not to know how to differentiate like falling in love, like actually falling in love, and then like having that feeling mixed with like sexual sort of like attraction, right?
Lust.
So I used to know someone that I used to be cool with. You actually know this person. I'm not going to say his name though. He used to work with us, if you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's trying to tell you what I'm talking
about.
But do you get
he got his first girlfriend one time when he had started college, and we basically told each other like, all right, well, you know, don't rub it in our faces or each other's faces or whatever, but like I knew that like you could just tell them two that they weren't like really like into each other. He just liked her because, you know, she was the only one giving him sex, and that's what he thought that's what love was, because as she was with him, she was still fairly young, and they were kind of like 3 years apart. And so, like, it was this very weird relationship that they had.
I feel like you're giving some incriminating evidence.
Well, I mean, I could put it on blast here, because I know some people that watch this actually know this person, but I'm not going to do that because I still have respect for him, even though we're not friends anymore. But the one thing I noticed in that relationship is that it was very one-sided. And he mistook certain things considered for love, and then, like, they would break up, and it got really messy, and, you know, ended up with us not being friends anymore because of what ended up happening. Not because I did anything, it's just the way he acted. So like, and then I think about my experiences, and like I've legit like fallen in love, and it wasn't just like, oh, I thought they were cute. No, like I would have like gone like to the depths of the ocean for certain girls that I've encountered, because I've had such a deep connection with them. And I can honestly say I've had that with 3 women, and you could probably say one of them I'm still trying to find out whether or not I should pursue it or not. But the other 2, the other 2, like I could give you the detailed story about what happened, and then I think about it, and it's like you always try to figure when you ask like, have you ever fallen in love, because that becomes a determination on whether or not you want something like that or not. Like he said, no one's ever going to really want to be alone, but if you've ever felt that love, like that genuine, true, like, you know how the parents are just like, you know, or like the older people, they're just like, oh no, she was the one. I get that 100% when they say that, because there have been times where like I've thought about a certain person, I can only see myself with that person. Like deep, like I'm talking about, like,
you know. Hold on, I'm sorry. Before you get to that point, because I want to tell you, there might be just one key difference between us 3 and you. We all have kids, and and I say this because until you see the love that you can receive from a child, that is the first time I ever understood love.
Right. No, I understand that.
Great point.
Even though I've never had a kid, I understand that from what I've seen from friends and what I've seen from parents.
So no, but that's why I feel that I don't think you could think that those women have been true love.
I can honestly say that.
Do you think that you can put any of those women over your mother?
That's different.
No, it's not. Because you love your mother.
Yeah, but that's a.
I could put my child over my mother.
But that's.
I would never want to be in that position, but it's love. It's strong love.
Yeah.
It's the. You said that you would be able, if you fall in love with somebody, you would be able to do anything for them.
If I had the opportunity to put those women over my mom, yes, I would.
Oh, these boys are potting.
Because you know why?
These boys are potting right now.
Why? What I was raised to believe, you know, in my biblical upbringing, is that when you meet your wife, they take precedence over your parents, but you're supposed to come together as one. So would I put them is it that much that I would put them with my mom? Yes, I would. That's how deep it is. And to your thought, I've grappled with this for years because I thought maybe it's just puppy love or maybe it's just something like that. But it still lingers in my head. And not to say that nobody else can enter into that space because maybe somebody else comes along and I have that same kind of feeling. But I'm just saying that I've been able to feel that type of love and that strong connection with someone, and I can honestly say that it wasn't fake. You know what I mean? Like, I if there's one thing about me I'm good at, I'm very good at detaching after a while, and I know when things aren't serious. You know, granted, I'll have my emotional thing or whatever, you know, fine. But I know when something's real and something's not, at least for myself. So if I can recall back to that, how strong I felt about these individuals, and I know it was real because I'm very straightforward. I don't like play around with all that kind of stuff. I'm just like I'm very direct with that. And I can tell you that it was, I mean, would it have worked out? Who the heck knows? But
do you feel that how strongly that you felt, those people felt the same way back?
Yes.
All three?
Yes.
So why? Okay, yeah.
One of them is location, and another one is location, and another one is location.
He got holes in different areas.
Yeah, you know Riz out here.
No, it's just wrong place, wrong time.
So I only say that, and I'll end it with this, with the things I was talking about with the kids. Having a kid, you look at that child and you know undeniably that they rock with you.
Yes.
Like,
I get that.
I can look at a female and I could be rocking with her for years, and when she look me in my eyes and tell me something like that, I could sense it in my soul that she really not feeling or she not rocking me with it. Like you have to live with that. And like, I mean, and I just don't feel that as an adult, when you meet just somebody new in your life, like you got to be married, locked in for years. Like, and even married people have all these secrets within each other, but like, including in these younger years, when you look at your child and they know nothing but you,
yeah,
and they rely on you, there's just that different feeling when now you haven't had the feeling of somebody that looks at you that way.
Because they look at you, your children look at you like you're perfect.
Yeah.
Like they look at you like you're perfect.
You are the answer.
And it's like there's nothing to your child, there's nothing wrong with you. Like you are perfect.
And that's why I brought it up with your mom as well. You know, that's another person that views you in that way. So I was saying that's the closest
in a spouse or somebody that you're with, they could like have love for you, they could love you, but they're not going to view you like you're perfect. They know that there's things that they don't like about you or whatever the case is. At least I feel like love is like somebody that you view and they are perfect. Like, yes, they're not a perfect person. Obviously, nobody's perfect, but they view you or you view them as like I would not want to change anything about this person. Like this person's perfect to me.
Like they're irreplaceable. There's nobody who could.
Yeah, like your point. Like your kids look at you like that. Like they don't see nothing wrong with you. Like you're perfect to them, and you know I feel like that's what it is. And like the thing you were saying before, I feel like it's lust. What you was talking about with person that we worked with or whatever, that's like lust. If your love comes from like a sexual place, or that's where it kind of stems from, and that's where it dwells at, that's lust. It's not really love, because once you eliminate that, it's like, what is your actual connection?
And I can tell you for certain that I've had that sort of lustful feeling to women before, and I've been able to kind of be like, okay, I can get over that, because that I know is not real. But with these certain individuals in particular, it kind of like I still feel it, you know. It may not be present, but when I think about it, like I'm thinking about it now, I could be like, yeah, like.
I don't think I've ever. I'll say I don't think I've.
This is for me. I'm just saying this is for me.
Right. I'm not even saying nothing that you said is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me, like I don't think I've ever been with somebody for a extended amount of time and looked at them like that, like what you're saying. Like when I first met somebody, maybe the first time you interact with somebody, you fall in love in that moment. It's
the
like,
idea.
The idea of the person, and they just capture your mind for a moment. But like I felt that, but after time, when you're with somebody and time goes by, I feel like it's never like, I don't feel like that as strongly as I would the first time, you know. And I feel like if it don't stay, it has to stay like that consistently for me to like really.
Like both people have to put up their bargain for it, because not everything, you know, and the way that I'm painting it is not. I'm not trying to make it seem like everything's going to be hunky dory. Obviously, you know, with whomever, but what it ends up boiling down to, at least from what I've been able to experience, is that both sides put up their own end, they put up both ends of the bargain, so that even when there is like a bit of a shortfall, they're still kind of like, all right, I rock with you regardless, even though I'm not feeling it right now, but like, that's you're it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's important. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. I'm just saying that what drives a lot of people to make mistakes, and again, this is general, I'm not speaking about anybody here, is that they don't, they've even never felt it. Like I can't speak on how it is, and I like about having a kid, because I don't have kids, so I can't speak about that. So, but I want to have that one day, because I want to experience that, what you guys have, because of what my parents tell me, what people tell me, and they say it's a great thing to have. So I want to experience that at some point. So, but I can't speak on that. So when I speak about this, I'm speaking of, obviously my experiences only, and that I've noticed, and this is just me, that when people get into things, like my ex-friend, they get into things and they mistake one thing for another, they end up making mistakes that they end up regretting. And that's just not. So I don't know why I brought that up.
Well, I mean, lust is a big conversation when it comes to a relationship.
Oh no, it's important. Yeah, but
I think
it's important to have those sexual feelings for somebody.
But I mean, depending on the people,
shouldn't be the end all.
Yeah, that shouldn't be just like what the relationship.
Well, not the end all, but the thing is that depending on okay, me personally, I personally am strongly. I don't want to word this correctly. Like it's a important thing for me in a relationship, for me to have a strong sexual connection with somebody.
No. Yeah, that's completely separate.
Yeah, no,
that's
yeah, but the thing is that I don't want to be here wasting time figuring out 2 months later that this sexual connection is going to be asked. Because even if I rock with you like here, if I'm not rocking with you,
it starts here though.
No, 1,000%.
Yeah.
But if we get there and then
both need to be aligned.
100%
needs to be aligned. No. But like, just like the relationship can't this can't be the foundation. The foundation is us having sex. This is what our relationship.
So if you had a perfect spouse in your eyes, that she from top to down touch all the bases, but in bed, her head, all the above.
It wouldn't be my perfect spouse. It wouldn't be my perfect spouse.
But I'm saying everything else, she checks the box.
People can learn.
Well, I would say you can learn certain things. So
it she depends stay on trash. She don't get no better than this.
Oh, she don't get no better. It's not.
How do you know that?
But everything else, she's there with you. Everything else, she's there with you. She has a learning curve when it comes to
that's my best friend, dog. That's my best friend.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like when you put yourself in a situation where you get with somebody and you want to wait because of being respectful or religion wise, whatever the case may be. And now you're in the situation where you super locked in with this person and it's trash. It's like, and I feel that for both sides. Like, if a female's in a situation and they really like a dude, and then she can't. I mean, he can't do the things that she needs. It's like.
Well, I think that's that.
There you go.
Yeah. That's all part of it.
It's definitely part of it.
That all comes in due time. Is like when things have like a natural progression to it, because from my past experience, things kind of deteriorated on many fronts in that aspect because of certain things, and you could kind of tell it was a bit kind of getting in the way. So
but you can't fix those things. People can learn new things. That's not the case. But the thing is that, including in bed, I feel like has to be this certain type of connection that you have with somebody.
Yeah.
Like it's like I've been with people that I felt like the connection was just not there. Like it just trash.
Yeah.
And like you can feel that when you're in bed with somebody. Like you can feel the connection is not there in bed.
Yeah. No, it's important. I've been on both sides of that. I've been on like it wasn't there for them and it wasn't there for me. So it's definitely important. But
No, the point that
They're
we're
just-
making is just wasn't the like it shouldn't be the foundation. It's a big part, but it's not like the foundation.
Like,
I think it
has to be
should.
there.
But that's it. I feel like it holds high on the pedestal. At least for me personally. Like I think that
It's important. I'm not saying it's not important.
it's,
It
no,
is.
I agree with that. Yeah, we're not disagreeing.
I'm just saying.
He's a Scorpio. Don't forget. He
Oh my God.
My boy different. Them
Nah.
niggas is.
But
I've heard nasty niggas.
you've heard.
We about to get
Yo soy un hijo de Dios.